Hello there, we're in Walthamstow today. We're at the North's version of the Bermondsey Beer Mile. There's 9 places, there's about 5 or 6 different breweries, and I think it's 15 minutes end to end, so if you're doing a big loop, it'll officially be a mile. First pub is just over yonder. We have been in, we're not going to film in there because it's full of kids climbing walls, so it's a little bit weird. So as venue on, we're going to give it a miss. The beer was good, but we'll head off to Big Penny Social in a minute. Welcome to Walthamstow.
I called you on the phone, said you're happy on your own. When I heard your body cry for my love, your body's calling me, your body's calling. I think I'm falling.
First proper stop on the Blackhorse Beer Mile, Big Penny Social. It's been Big Penny since about 2020. They used to own a beer brand called Truman's, which they sold out and they invested it all in this absolutely massive space. I don't know if you can appreciate just how huge it is. You can fit 1,400 people in here. Not only is it a pub, they do their own local beers, then it is an art centre. They also have quizzes and all sorts of workshops. And it's really nice sound, big echoey space, got the stage in behind us. So we've gone for a local brew. We're here all day, so this is a table beer at 2.7%. So it's a Big Penny table beer. It poured with some serious froth. Doesn't really smell of too much, slightly tropical, but give it a try. I think this was $5.95. Cheers. There's a lot of fizz on that for me. It's a bit carbonated, but it does release loads of tropical flavour, like a real pineapple hit. And for 2.5%, you're never going to get drunk on that. There's really loads of flavour. Good selection of beers, about 14. So they've got a few Big Penny ones, but then they've got a selection of other stuff around London and international. Looking forward to chilling out here for a while. It's all right. It's all right. Cheers. We're in Signature Brew. This is take 3, because apparently red and green are my colours, according to Moss. This place has been going since 2011. It's like one of the original founders of the Blackhorse Beer Mile, and they really wanted to do good beer at live music, so they've got a fantastic sort of little place for bands in between the brewing equipment around the back. And this is like a little pod down at the front, set up by Tom Bott and Sam McGregor all the way back, and they've won Brewery of the Year twice, and that is the only brewery to do so. So a pint of Luftballon, which I just thought was a great name. This was $6.50 for a pint. It's a fest beer. It does smell very bready. It feels like it's going to be very, very German, but let's give this a try. Cheers. Very lagery, classic rich sort of lager that you do get from German ones. Really smooth. You can sort of taste a little bit of yeast at the back. Won't be staying here for 99 Luftballons, but for just the one, it's been pretty good. Signature Brew, definitely House of Love. Cheers. Newest addition to Blackhorse Beer Mile is Pretty Decent Beer Company. The slogan outside is, we might not be the best, but we're always pretty decent, which doesn't seem too appealing to me. But we'll see, we're going to try one of their beers anyway. They joined here last year, so they've just been going 12 months. I've gone for a Moo-tiny on the Bounty, which is a coconut porter. It smells of holidays. It's like Malibu, suntan lotion, nougat, Bounty bars. £5.50, 5.7%. Give us a go. Cheers. Oh, wow, that's sweet. Oh, when we ordered it, the barman said, do you want to try it? There's always a warning signal going out there. There's a guy in a diabetic coma around the corner, still trying to recover from having 2 pints of this. Amazing sweet taste. It does loads and loads of coconut. It's lovely and thin, super sweet. It's really rich, and somewhere like deep down, there's a nice bitterness just to finish it off. But we're on to the dark stuff. It's a winter night. This is an absolute cracker. I'm pretty decent beer company. You're pretty decent. Cheers. We're in Exale, and if it looks a little bit fantastic, it's because we've turned on all the heaters in the treehouse outside. They've been on the Beer Mile a couple of years. Tend to focus on like DJ nights, and it's very dark in there. So I'll see if I can get a bit of video to overlay in a minute. But yeah, it looks a bit. You definitely notice it when you come from the bright lights outside. And in, I've gone for a Cascadian Dark Ale, which I don't think I've done before. So it's like a combination beer, uses dark malt on the beer and then light hops, so it tends to be a bit malty and fruity, which sometimes is a bit difficult to work, but let's give it a go. This is about £6 for a 5.5% beer. Cheers. That works. It's nice and smooth. It's definitely more fruit, so you're getting a little bit of orange, a little bit of tropical fruit, a little bit of pineapple. Then you've got that sort of like malty richness underneath it, so there's a little bit of body to it. It's nice, lovely kept pint. There's loads of excellent lacing onto that. It's tucked in a little corner. It's in like an old furniture factory. It's all a bit dark. There's not too many sort of. But this little treehouse bit up at the top is really good. I'm going to stay another day. We'll see. Cheers. We're in the Beerblefish, and I'm not sure whether to do a video or not, because we've got like a kettle fruited sour, with berries, cherries, and blackcurrants. Don't particularly like it very much, but it's run by James Arthurton. He sort of tries to recuperate people from the services and get them back into sort of like everyday sort of jobs, which is always to be saluted. Top end Blackhorse Beer Mile. We're into Wild Card Brewery. They got really nice like disco vibe going on. We're in like a little mezzanine over the top part of the bar. We've just been into Renegade Urban Winery. It was okay, but they got like got really nice sort of fish and crab theme to their things. But they do a pint of a lovely dog, which is compared to the best dog that comes into the bar over the course of the year. So this is a 4.7% IPA. They do one every different year, but we'll try. Cheers. Oh. It's a lovely showy sweet sort of orange job. That's a very, very nice beer. It's got really nice zingy sort of taste. You session that all day. Really good sort of like couple of tunes down in the background. This is we've got Hackney to finish off, but yeah, the route that they do, well worth following. Cheers.
Never felt alone when stood within a crowd on a path you thought you.
Hackney Brewery is another quick one because there's loads of kids sort of like knocking around. Seems to be a classic thing of the Blackhorse Beer Mile. But Hackney Brewery used to work in the old train arches, and they've moved here to like a massive old sort of outside space. And they sort of like specialise in the shower. So we've got a Hackney Brewery, billions of cherries. This is an 8% Imperial Sour. It definitely smells like a sour, a little bit tinged of cherry. It's really good. Cheers. It's a classic sour beer. It's like a really nice, like it's a thickness to it, and it's semi-sour. There's not a lot of cherry, which is for an 8% Imperial thing is a little bit disappointing. But it's a lovely tasting beer. And I'd recommend it. It sits right up at the top, Blackhorse Beer Mile, so we've come all the way from the station up to the top. It's not really that much of a walk, it's all on the flat. We're going to work our way back. I'd say Big Penny Social's definitely been the favourite, so that's where we're going to go from here on in. But I think in terms of the best beer selection and the best beers, Hackney's probably got out front. So, for this billions of cherries, cheers.
Extreme close! Extreme close! YouTube animal. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.